Hello, my name is Alex. I am an avatar, but my words are written by mates in mind. In this video we will explore neurodiversity, diving into what it is, how it can impact individuals and how managers can support their team.
Hello, my name is Bruce, and I'll be your guide today. Before we start, I want to cover the terminology to help with clarity. When speaking about more than one person, then we use the term neurodiverse, whilst if speaking about an individual, we use neurodivergent. Neurodiversity refers to the diversity among human brains. It refers to the differences in the way that people process information, learn, and behave. Just as there is no standard day, there is no standard human brain. In the UK, 1 in 7 people are neurodiverse. But, as with all mental health, there are a number of conditions that fall under the neurodiversity umbrella, and everyone's experiences are different. Neurodiversity is often used as an umbrella term referring to several conditions, all of which should be supported by organizations. Different conditions have different impacts, which can also differ from person to person, meaning that it is important for organizations to understand conditions generally, but also what their unique impact is for individuals. It is important to note that neurodiversity does not equate to intelligence or restricted ability, and many conditions yield incredible strengths. Did you know that Albert Einstein, Bill Gates, and Steve Jobs are known to have received, or in Einstein's case, retrospectively received, a diagnosis of dyslexia? The table on screen details a number of neurodiverse conditions, but it is important to remember that people with these conditions may not experience all of the characteristics shown, and so we can't assume that all people have the same experiences and therefore require support. At the end of this video, we will guide you to a blog and an infographic which provide more information, for example, spotting the signs of neurodiverse conditions. In this section, we will cover how to support your team. This includes 1. Embrace neurodiversity. 2. Avoid stereotyping. 3. Communications. 4. Educate your team. 5. Reasonable adjustments. Let's take each of those in turn. Embracing neurodiversity. Promote a culture that embraces neurodiversity and aids the creation of an inclusive environment for all. Inclusion promotes a shift from focusing on the challenges faced by neurodivergent individuals to celebrating the talents that these employees offer. Avoid stereotyping and assumptions. Forming opinions about people's abilities based on neurodivergence can be incredibly harmful. If you respect individuality, recognizing that a diagnosis doesn't define a person's competencies or potential to contribute effectively to their role, and you ask questions, you reduce the likelihood of stereotyping and embrace neurodiversity. Consider communication and promote communication preferences. Communication is essential to effective collaboration. Where possible, use clear and direct language and avoid metaphors which can sometimes cause confusion. It is important to acknowledge that individuals have various communication preferences, and encouraging your whole team to talk about them can be incredibly empowering. Encouraging your team members to share how they prefer to communicate via email, instant messaging, phone calls, or face-to-face conversations can create mutual understanding amongst the workforce and, in turn, effective team coherence. Where non-verbal communication is concerned, it is worth noting that individuals display behaviors that may appear unusual, but it is important to take their lead. Eye contact, for example, is a common form of non-verbal communication, which can be incredibly uncomfortable for some neurodivergent individuals. If a team member avoids eye contact, respect their behavior, and continue as normal in the interaction, adaptability can help the individual to feel less uncomfortable and signals respect for their personal preferences. Educate your team. By educating your team about neurodiversity, you can foster a more empathetic and collaborative workplace that values diversity. Training can involve understanding neurodiverse conditions, breaking the stigma, and learning how to effectively support colleagues who are neurodiverse through adapting communication or work environments. Reasonable adjustments. Rather than taking a one-size-fits-all approach, managers should invest time in understanding how each person does their best work. However, an overview of adjustments include: focus on individual learning and support, offer flexibility, support with planning and organization, support with adapting the working environment, tailor communication methods, collaborate with and learn from your team, create predictability and routine, adapt timeframes and deadlines, communicate change quickly and clearly, support strengths and interests. In this video, we have only provided a brief insight into neurodiversity, how to support your team, and how to make those all-important, reasonable adjustments in work. For more information, please read our blog, How to Effectively Support Your Teams and Embrace Neurodiversity Within the Workplace, and download the free infographic by visiting our website or using the QR codes on screen. If anything in this video has resonated with you and you would like support, the QR code will take you to a list of support services, a few of which are listed here. In addition, you can also contact your HR team, Employee Assistance Program, if you have one, your GP, or NHS 111.
If you find our short videos useful, but are not yet a supporter, please visit our website to find out more about our community and how we can help you to build positive mental health in and through work. You can also discover how to fundraise for us, download free mental health and well-being resources, and read our blog series on how to optimize your mental well-being. Our video series includes a mental health quiz, anxiety, and a series of 5 stress awareness videos which can be viewed using the QR code on screen. We trust that you have found this video useful.